Welcome to episode 20 of Think Like a Predator. I am Feather214, but you can call me Feather. This is my ongoing tutorial series for Predator Hunting Grounds, where I take a hunting match that I've already completed as the Predator, narrate the game as I explain my strategies along the way. The Predator loadout for this episode is named Warbat, who is an exiled Predator with the Analytic Specialization, which will give me 15% increased damage to any fully scanned target. You'll know they're fully scanned when you see the red diamonds floating above their heads. Warbat runs with the Elder Sword, the bow, for gear, healing kit, motion detectors, and audio decoys. Since he's not disciplined, he makes noise, so audio decoy will help with that. For perks, I'm using both downrange and fearless to just increase his all-around damage in addition to the analytic specialization. Last but not least, modified reserves, probably my favorite perk. On the exiled predator, it is especially nice because when you are both cloaked and looking through heat vision, your energy actually continues to regenerate extremely slowly. This is going to make it a whole lot easier to use the analytic specialization and get those fire team members scanned so we can put on that extra damage. So I've spotted the fire team. I've got a couple of them scanned already. You see the red diamonds above their head. I'm crouched, sneaking in slowly, patiently making my way closer to them, watching them. If you've seen my videos before, you know I'm patient. I like to get to know the fire team a little bit as safely as I can. I don't usually just run in there because you never know how good they are, how alert they are. I've had fire teams that at this point in the match they already knew where I was and stuff, so they're not quite already possibly not the best fire team ever, but right here my growling gives me away, so they are alert. At least one of them is. There's a bot here following a player around, and the other two players went off probably to continue the mission, and it looks like the player and the bot, that's the player, he's got his knife out. He's just kind of testing around, swinging his knife around, seeing where I'm at. Right here I decide to test the waters a little bit, run in with the Elder Sword. I went after the bot specifically. I knew that was the bot and wanted to just chip away while the player was just kind of roaming around. Here I'm doing it again. I'm really targeting that bot, getting him out of the picture, and then all of a sudden that player comes around. Kind of took me by surprise how much health he took away. I knew he had a rocket, but he's obviously got perks to buff it up a lot. I fake him out a little bit while I'm cloaked. He was trying to tell where I was going, and while he was roaming around, not reviving the teammate, I went in and claimed him. So the bot's out of the picture. We got our first claim. And my health is pretty low. I'm not going to mess around with that guy. He took out a huge chunk of my health earlier, so I'm going to heal up before I keep challenging him. Also keeping an eye on him. I don't want to go too far. Felt pretty safe up here. He's pretty much a close proximity type of guy. I wasn't expecting him to find me up here. Healed up, kept my eye on him. Don't want to let him go too far. The whole strategy with the Elder Sword is you really just... And notice I'm stopping at corners. He is alert. I respect his alertness. So go in, throw a few strikes, dip out. That is the strategy with the Elder Sword. You're not gonna dip in, get a few hits, and then down a guy like with the axe. So I'm running around here to kind of get out of the building. Not a great place to fight. And then I noticed that the other two teammates, they really haven't gotten their focus on me. I turn around and see that the guy who's been hunting me is there with his rocket, and I do a quick jab before jumping up on the roof. I want to get a better vantage point on the teammates that aren't paying attention to me. I'm using my plasma caster on them, and notice I'm not cloaked, I'm not using heat vision. I just re-cloaked there because I just saw that the guy who's hunting me is trying to get up on the roof, so Now I have to try to be stealthy and conserve my energy while using the plasma caster. A little bit of a challenge there, but at least the teammates aren't focusing on me. They're just focusing on the mission. And then right there, I got blasted. The guy found me because I did uncloak there. I had to for my energy. Shot him, he fell off the pipes that he was on, and now I'm back to focusing on his teammates. I don't want to let them complete their mission. They are more important than the clock, really. I mean, they are the clock. Because if they complete the mission, and I got 3 fire team members to kill, it's just a mess. We don't want that. I killed one of them, downed the other. I'm claiming the one that I downed, and then I'm leaping back to the warehouse to make sure that I know where this guy is. I don't want him to run off and call in reinforcements. So, pretty confident I won't lose him. I run back, get the claim here. Now it's just a one-on-one. This guy has his knife out. A little bit of cat and mouse here. Offer him some candy. Deciding how I'm going to attack him here. And I shouldn't have done that at the edge of the stairs. I should have gone back down to the bottom of the stairs because I knew that he knew where I was. So, that was a little bit of a slip up there. I'm able to keep track of him because he's fully scanned. So I meet him at the door there and give him another little jab with the wrist blade. Every little bit counts. Trying to hit him a little bit more with the plasma caster. Wasn't able to get him there. I figured he was outside, and sure enough he was. There he is hiding. Good hiding spot, but, you know, to no avail. I had him fully scanned, so there was no hiding. So, I'm just getting rid of the NPCs so that I can do a clean, long claim here, and that'll do it. So, like I've kind of been saying, the strategy with the Elder Sword is just to dip in, dip out. It's not going to get a quick kill like the axe. I use this loadout for fun. It's something that people won't get mad at me for because people hate the axe. But I think the hate is misplaced. I don't think it deserves that much hate. Think Like a Predator, episode 20. If you're going to use the Elder Sword, make sure you have a long-range weapon to help it out. Consider liking, subscribing, and leave some feedback, and I'll catch you next time.